Hello, I'm Dan from BS Honeybees, and we're going to show you today how to install a 6-frame overwintered nuke. When you purchase an overwintered collected nuke from us, you'll receive them in a 2-in-1 poly nuke box. This box will come with a roof, a feeding section, and when you pick it up from us, it will have a travel screen on the top. This will be taken down for transit when you do collect them. So during transit, you should leave the box like this, so they have full ventilation during the transit back to your house. So keep this feeder and roof aside. So what this contains is 6 frames with brood, food, queen and bees. There are 2 entrances on these boxes, one front and back. You only need to open one of them. They have 4 different settings. There is open, closed, ventilation and queen excluder. Set them on the fully open position. Do not use the queen excluder setting. This nuke has been in position for 24 hours with a brick just to weight the roof down on the top. Still has the travel screen on. You don't need to remove this travel screen unless you're installing it immediately. So onto the actual installation. The bees have now orientated to this position. They know exactly where their home is. So what we need to do now is move the nuke to the side and move your full hive into position. If your hive has the ability to close down the entrance, we normally recommend just to have it open nearest the brood nest and about that size approximately. You can open it as the colony grows and progresses. So this is a 6-frame nuke, so what we'll do, we'll probably remove 6 frames from the center and just pop them aside, and 1 for tolerance just for play. That's your feed and roof section, just pop that aside. And just smoke the bees, and smoke it through the vents. So that's your travel screen, that's your bees there. And shake that in there. Use your hive tool just to crack the frames apart. And then start installing them as they come out the box. So try and just have a look around for the queen. She'll be marked to the colour according to the year. So that first frame was a frame of stores. We're on to the brood frame here in all stages with a bit of stores in the corner. No queen seen yet. Right, so queen is here. For this year they're marked red, but it will vary according to year. So again, that's just a frame of brood, pretty much brood throughout. And just pop her into the nest. And just continue throughout. So another frame of brood. And that's a mixture of brood and stores. You can just tighten those frames up. Use your hive tool as leverage. Once that's completed, just pop your frame back in position. So you've got your full 11 frames to the box. So now you have the remaining bees in your polystyrene brood box. Close the entrance off. Give them a light tap to the corner. And then you can just shake them in the top. And just put that box aside. Just a little bit of smoke to get them to go down into the frames and join the queen and the brood. Now on to the next section of the install. Probably one of the most important parts is feeding. All nukes will require a nuke to establish and draw out the new foundation within the box. Without this, they might struggle. It depends upon the local forage in your area, but giving them 1-to-1 sugar syrup will help them stimulate the wax glands and get them drawing that wax to grow throughout the rest of the box. There are various feeding systems available. We currently opt for a top feeding system, an actual system that we've designed. So this is the top section. The bees gain access through the cavities there and come up and feed within these sections. Put them down. So this just pops on the top. The other feeding systems, such as frame feeders, you just substitute one frame for the frame feeder, or you can use a ground board with a hole in the center and use the top feeding systems there. So what we'll do now, we've got some sugar syrup already pre-mixed. Probably put about 3 litres into this feeder. This holds approximately 8 to 9 litres. So if you pre-measure it out, 3 litres is probably enough for them to establish. So that's all set to go. The entrance is open and we can just close up the lid. And that nuke is now installed and ready to grow and progress. So normally we say return back in a week, check, see if they've progressed onto the new frames, give them a feed as necessary. Do not add your queen excluder or supers. So that's a queen excluder. What will happen as the bees grow and progress up to probably 10, 11 frames, you could then consider adding your queen excluder and your honey super boxes on the top. If you do that before, what will happen is the bees will work it very inefficiently. They have to work harder to generate warmth within the entire box. It's far more efficient that the bees grow and progress outwards and then upwards when you add your supers. Thanks for watching this video, and hopefully this has been a useful resource for new beekeepers installing their first 6-frame poly nuke.